So the upcoming week seems to be a promising one, and I believe this is going to happen because the next week we don't see much high impact news that might actually affect the direction of the market or affect these signals. Therefore, let me start now showing you that we can start actually buying the Euro USD, if I'm not mistaken, hopefully not, from 1.15711. And there are multiple reasons to say that. Number one, actually what we need to do is we have to wait for the Euro USD to fall for another about 27 pips before it's going to be valid for the buy. Not only that, most likely we are seeing right here a strong key support level which has become a resistance level for one time only, and immediately the market has actually made the breakout from that previous resistance. Now we just have to wait for this support level to actually be respected again, and also is going to reverse at the same level. If that happens, that will be great because we will going to have a inverted head and shoulders pattern, which is going to confirm, of course, the bullish reversal at this level. So we have to prepare, and better if actually we wait for the market after it touches this level of 1.15711, wait for the market to see how it's going to react to this level. If you see any candle on the 4-hour time frame or even 1-hour time frame has closed as a pin bar, then that's going to be actually a good sign that we can start buying here exactly at the completion of the inverted head and shoulders. Not only that, of course, we are having right here a support trend line as well, and after this bullish breakout candle, we can expect actually from the market also to respect this level of support trend line, which means after it falls for another 27 pips, also is going to touch the same level of the support trend line. Of course, not only that, as we can see, we have here a Fibonacci retracement, and the market has actually made the breakout from 23.6 Fibonacci retracement. It was only a resistance level, not yet a support, so we can expect now from the pressure upon the resistance on 38.2, which is 1.16135, for the market to reverse again, touches again 23.6 Fibonacci retracement, and most likely is going to continue the rise all the way till it reaches Fibonacci 61.8, and at that time this is going to be our take profit level. We are not sure what will going to happen once the market reaches this level. We have to wait to see the reaction of the market. If it's going to be a bullish breakout, we will be looking for, of course, for a buy order. If the market going to reverses right here, then most likely we can start again buying at 50 retracement, because the market is going to continue the fall till it reaches that previous resistance. Then we have to see how the market is going to react to this level. If we see here any signs that the market has reversed exactly at previous Fibonacci 50, it means that we can start the buy again. But however, that's going to happen in the next month, I believe. For the meantime, what we are looking for is the buy, and hopefully it's going to be a very good signal for everyone. Let's now look at the pound USD. The pound USD, however, of course, we have to expect from the market to continue the rise again after the major breakout happened above the resistance of 1.37250, which is going to be the level exactly where we will start buying the pound USD. Number one, the reason is here we are relying on a strong key support level, and of course the same level has become a new resistance. Right now we can expect from the market to reverse exactly at the same level of that previous support, respecting this level, and of course retesting the broken resistance. Of course, not only that, also if we check the daily chart, we have here a really strong support trend line, which has been recently broken out from. And as you can see, this is the bullish breakout candle. Now let me tell you something. Usually this bullish breakout candle indicates for the continuation of the breakout, and you can see it almost everywhere. No matter where we can see a bullish breakout candle or of course a bearish one, it has actually worked perfectly fine. We have to see it actually as a breakout candle. I'm looking to find one actually. Just wanted to show you example of what I'm talking about. This is, I think, here example, and as you can see, the market has actually continued the fall for another 70 or about 81 pips. There is another one. Let me just show you. As we can see right here, it has to be actually a breakout candle from a previous resistance. This is the candle, my friends, and as you can see, the market has actually resumed the growth after that breakout candle. Now, of course, I think we are seeing the same candle right here, and therefore I believe the market is going to continue the rise. And not to mention, of course, that on the daily chart also we are having a resistance trend line just like this, if I draw it correctly. And as you can see, therefore, most likely the market is going to continue the rise all the way till at least it reaches this previous resistance trend line. But I think actually that the market is going to continue the rise even more to hit this previous resistance at 1.38460. I don't see here any strong resistance level to make the market reverse at it. Most likely the pair is not going to stop exactly at this level of the resistance trend line, and I think it's going to continue the growth all the way, or the rise, sorry, until it reaches that resistance. I'm a person who depends on the support and resistance on most of my analysis, and I'm looking for the strongest key support and resistance levels. I don't look at the smallest or the minor levels of support and resistance, and I depend only on the key resistance and support levels. Therefore, I don't see here any strong or key previous resistance. Only the key resistance I see actually is right here and right here and right here as well. That pushes me actually to believe that most likely the pound USD is going to be really good to be bought just after it reverses for another 20 pips, retesting that broken support level, sorry, broken resistance level, respecting that support level right here. Therefore, the safe zone will be ranging for about 58 pips. Meanwhile, the target will be about 125 pips. Hopefully, is going to be a very good profit for everyone. Let's now take a look at the AUD USD. AUD USD seems to be also continuing the rise, and most likely it's going to be good to be bought again at 0.7315, and the target will be at 0.74682, and the safe zone will be ranging for about 40 pips only. Meanwhile, the target will be about 78 pips. The reason I believe it's good to be to buy the AUD USD is, first of all, we're having here this support trend line, and seems to me like the pair is actually going to reverse upon the pressure from that previous support level and make another pullback, retesting the broken resistance level on 0.73915, where exactly we're going to start again buying this pair, and hopefully it's going to continue the rise again, respecting that support trend line, and reaches the peak of the resistance at 0.7486. If we look at the daily chart as well, we can notice here a very strong bullish momentum, and the pair doesn't seem to be actually reversing at this level of the resistance. Here we're having a resistance zone, as we can see. Let me just draw it for you. This is, my friends, a resistance zone. Hopefully it's not confused to anyone. I mean, this is the resistance zone, as we can see, and the market actually did not respect that level of the resistance. And if we look carefully, this candle here, do you see this candle? This candle has actually closed as a full bar inside this zone here of the resistance, which means most likely that the market is going to continue the rise, not only because of this, but because also of the next candle. The next candle has also been unable to close below this zone here, and it actually closed as a tail, and there is a small body at the peak of this candle, or in the middle of this candle. That pushes me actually to believe that the next candle is going to be a little bit bearish, retesting the same level of the broken resistance, and after that is going to continue the rise. So therefore, here we can start buying the pair at 0.73915, and the target will be, as I said before, about 78 pips. Hopefully it's going to be a good signal, and hopefully we'll make good profits out of it. Let's now take a look at the USD CAD. USD CAD, actually, I'm going to give the signal to start buying right away. I don't think the USD CAD has any chance to make any pullbacks at the moment, especially that the market has closed on Friday night as a very strong bearish breakout candle, as we can see. This pattern usually, my friends, indicates a continuation in the reversal, in the bearish momentum. And however, I don't see that the pair has any chance to make any pullbacks at the moment, since we don't see actually any strong resistance at this level. The structure here seems to be very strong, and is falling down. I'm actually just trying to find the best words to describe how strong this pattern is. I mean, it's just completed here, and it seems like the pair is going to continue the fall right away at the opening on Monday. And therefore, we can see that the market actually doesn't actually giving us any strong key support level to depend on. We are having here, of course, this support level, but however, we don't see the market has actually respected this level. As we can see, the market has closed exactly below the lowest level of this tail. Since it has actually closed as a bar or as a body below this candle, below this tail, I don't think the candle is actually going to reverse at the moment. Most likely the USD CAD is going to continue the fall all the way till it reaches that lowest level of the support at 1.22512. If that happens, then selling right away is going to be a good choice. However, we are going to give you the safe zone to be at the nearest strong resistance, which was exactly right here. Therefore, the safe zone will be ranging for about 50, 55 or 53 pips only. Meanwhile, the target will be about 110 pips, hopefully going to be a good profit, and hopefully everyone will make good benefits of this signal. Let's take a look at the USD/JPY. By the way, the USD/JPY signal from the last week has worked perfectly fine, and I believe a lot of members have made a good profit with this signal because it has reversed exactly what I have mentioned at 113.240, and it resumed the rise till actually I think even it was actually lower than here. The target was lower than here, and the market has exceeded the take profit level, and I think it was a good signal, and I believe everyone made good profit out of it, hopefully. However, what we can expect right now from the USD/JPY is also to continue the rise. As we can see, my friends, here, the market has made here one single attempt of a support after the major breakout from the resistance on 113.840. Right now, we are seeing here this single one attempt of the support, and we have to start buying the pair again at the support number 2. Simply as that, as the second attempt of the support level. If we go to the daily chart, we still really cannot see the candles. Let me just go to the weekly chart. Now on the weekly chart, what we are having here is very interesting. We are seeing that the market has actually reached the peak of the resistance, or the highest level of the resistance, exactly at 114.520. That is actually the highest level of the resistance. But however, if we check the history, this was the strongest bullish movement that the USD/JPY had in all since in the last 4 years, I would say. The USD/JPY did not have any strong bullish movement like this one. Even when the market has actually reached the same level right here, as you can see, after 4 strong bullish candles, the fourth one was a pin bar. However, right here, we are having also the history is repeating itself. We're having right here another full bar, strong bullish breakout candles. However, the last one was actually a strong candle, and it was a full bar as well. And even that price action for that candle usually indicates a continuation in the momentum. That pushes me actually to believe that we can start depending on that previous resistance on 113.979 to start again buying the USD/JPY. And the target, of course, will be right here, the highest level of the resistance ever recorded since 29 January 2017 at 115.172. That's going to be our target for the USD/JPY. Let me just fix the signal to make it in the right level. That's going to be our level where we can start actually buying this pair. So there goes your signal for the USD/JPY, and hopefully it's going to work very well and bring us lots of profits. USD/CHF. USD/CHF, as you can see, my friends, has also made a strong attempt to break out from that long-term resistance at 0.92576. Now, we had right here a strong bearish breakout candle, and we had right here the pin bar, which actually represented the single attempt of that resistance. All we have to do, upon the pressure from that support level at 0.92316, we have to wait for the market to make one final pullback or retest for the broken support. So that strong key resistance level is going to keep its position again as a resistance at 0.92576. That's going to be the best level to start again shorting this pair, and if that happens, we're looking for a big score. This actually should be a take profit number 1, because we are going to expect from the market actually to continue the fall all the way till it reaches the lowest level of the support as 0.90150. However, that's going to take a while. That's why actually I'm giving you for the take profit number 1 that we can expect from the market to continue the fall at least till it reaches that support level as 0.91618. Interesting also is we are seeing right here that the market has actually had here a support trend line, and the market has finally made the breakout or the bearish breakout from that support trend line with this candle. Let me just make sure it's correct. Yeah, this candle. Do you see this candle? Yeah, the next candle actually, or the last candle on Friday night, or Friday actually, this is daily chart, was actually closed as a pin bar after retesting that broken resistance trend line. That makes me really think that this is most likely another attempt for breaking to retest the broken support trend line, and the pullback is going to be just simply another attempt, which is gonna be, of course, a resistance trend line number 2. This is not 2. Number 2, after it retests also it actually has to respect this resistance level as well right here. Therefore, this is going to be actually a best level to start shorting the pair, and the target, as I mentioned, going to be this support level. There goes your signal for the USD CHF, my friends, and hopefully it's going to work very well, and hopefully everyone will make good profits out of it. Let's now take a look at the gold, which actually has been failing me for the past few weeks, and the gold is actually moving so randomly recently. It's just hard to be analyzed. And actually today is actually, let me tell you something, today is actually 5 p.m. Saturday. I have been analyzing the gold since 10 a.m. in the morning, just to make sure that the information I'm giving you now is hopefully gonna be accurate. And I also added the fundamental to my analysis, so therefore I believe the gold is actually going to continue the growth for this week. Now, what we can see right here, that simply the gold has actually fallen below the support level of 1,781. Now it's even below 1,769. Now we can expect from the gold to continue the fall all the way till it reaches 1,755. And if that case, that's going to be actually a good level to start buying the gold, because first of all, it's going to be respecting this support trend line. Also, it's very important to remember that we're having here inverted head and shoulders pattern. Indicates that most likely the gold is going to continue the rise, and I believe eventually the target will be 1,827. That's going to be our target for this pair. Also, if we check the past, let me go to the daily chart. If we check the history, we can see that the level of 1,755 has actually been a very strong key support level. It also was a strong key resistance level in the past. That level, I think it cannot be ignored simply, and most likely the gold is going to reverse right here. Now I know some of the followers, they are pissed about the deal of the day video, and I'm trying to ignore talking about that, because what happened, it happens with every trader. I will not say almost all of the traders. Every single trader in this world will have some failed analysis or some incorrect analysis, and that is what happened to me actually. If you want to judge me because of one deal of the day which didn't work, it's really up to you. Thankfully, I have a lot of supporters in this channel who actually supporting me a lot, who actually know my history. They are not new to this channel. They have been with me for many years, for at least 2 years or 3 years. They know exactly the quality of my analysis. They know exactly my ability to read the gold. However, what happened in the past month is not my fault. Actually, maybe somehow it's my inability to read the market recently, but however, the gold also moving randomly this time, and also I'm just having a bad days, just like any other trader. It might happen to anyone, my friends. So anyway, I will ignore the haters and I will focus on the supporters. Anyway, I will just give my analysis on my style for the gold. And as I mentioned, I believe the gold is going to be really good to be bought at 1,755.14, and the safe zone will be ranging for about 150 pips, and is going to be at the lowest level of the support, which we can see right here at 1,740. And the target will be at the strongest key resistance level we can have after opening the buy order right here at 1,781.56. There goes your signals, my friends, for this week. Again, I believe it's going to be a very good week and very productive for everyone. The market seems to be really easy to be read this week, and I believe also everyone will make a good profit out of it. Actually, I will do my best to make many live trading videos. I know they don't get much views, but I think I should focus on these few of you who are actually watching the videos, even if they are 100 viewers. I don't care. As long as there are at least 100 people learning from my trading, my live trading sessions, I will continue recording these sessions. Yeah, that's all. I believe I said everything I wanted. In the end, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.